What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to be covering the SoFi stock. We have so much incredible news and updates to bring to you guys. There was actually a lot of news for SoFi today, and the stock is showing more strength. We even had the market fall off a cliff today on Friday. It looks like the market makers were out there to, wipe out some options, and SoFi still finished green. Another green day, a new record, 13 out of 14 green days. This is the biggest record I think I've ever seen. And there's so many people out there, thousands of people waiting for dips, waiting for pullbacks. Well, guys, that's almost 3 weeks of waiting. And you're seeing what the stock is doing, just 13 to $21 in a blink of an eye. And who knows if this is going to slow down. I'm sure we're going to get a red day potentially over the next 13 days again, but hey, who knows what's going to happen. But I'm just saying right now, guys, SoFi is fueling up to have a massive Q2 earnings report. Okay, we're talking flawless across the board, records top to bottom. And SoFi CEO just came out on CNBC and said, we are using artificial intelligence in every segment of our business, guys. This is a technology company that is compounding its growth at 30, 35%. We might even be getting into the 40% range. It has the rule of 40 for, 6 straight consecutive quarters. The business is not slowing down. It has been, shorted to oblivion. And actually, we just got an update on short interest going up even higher. I think if this quarter is the massive blowout, I'm talking flawless numbers across the board, then we're not going to see that massive sell-off that we always get with the SoFi earnings report, because we know that's usually what happens. We could get a massive squeeze, 20, 30, 35%. It could happen. But right now, guys, we're 18 days away from this earnings report. We got analysts coming out today, new all-time high price targets. It's just absolutely incredible how strong this stock is, even on the past couple of red days inside of the market. So, guys, 18 days, that's the SoFi earnings. Do me a favor, be sure to smash the like button. Let's try and get this video to 1,000 likes. Drop a comment. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to DCA? Are you holding? Are you averaging up? What is your game plan? Right now, my personal game plan is I'm not selling any shares at all. I don't even have any temptation to do that until we hit that $45 bonus, which is the management's compensation package. Anthony Noto, CEO, is going to achieve about $300 million payday, and that's what I'm waiting on. So if we clear 45, yeah, I might dump some shares. Right now, I'm trimming some options that I've been buying. You guys have seen the options inside of my VIP Patreon group. We list out trades when we see opportunity. We had some options down about 30% in February when we took that massive sell-off during tariffs. And those things today we're hitting 200%. So all you got to do is DCA and hold when you see great opportunities inside of the market. We just got into some weekly calls for the options play on the earnings report. Those are already up 100% as well. So we're all over the place, guys. And only thing I'm doing right now is trimming calls. I am not selling any stock. That's my game plan. Drop a comment. I want to hear your game plan. Guys, it's time. This earnings report is going to be the blowout. Be sure to smash the like button, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, take a look. The SoFi stock finished up 1.1% today. So we were up about 4% today, and we sold off towards the end of the day. It looks like there was some news coming out with the payment companies and JP Morgan fees and stuff like that. I'm not really looking into that, but a lot of the payment stocks like PayPal, Affirm, those things got absolutely hammered 5-6%. And SoFi finished green another day, guys. 13 out of 14 green days. I've never seen something like this. It is awesome. And take a look at this. Across those 13 out of 14 green days, current short interest is 152 million shares. It was 148 million shares, like you saw me talking about on Twitter. They went up another 3%. Outstanding shares, 1.1 billion. Absolutely insane. 14% of the float is short now. These guys are increasing short interest, going into a lower interest rate environment, going into fastest growth rates possible, going into a company saying they are using artificial top to bottom. This is where you see short sellers get wiped out. Maybe it's just a hedge to, bet against macro. Maybe they're not really betting against SoFi, but who knows? The money in here is betting more aggressively now. The short interest is going up. I believe we can get a squeeze if we have the perfect numbers top to bottom. All right, guys, and take a look. We have the call options volume, open interest, everything across the board. And I said if SoFi finishes over 22, that's 189,000 calls in the money. This gives investors the option to exercise 19 million shares. Next week could be insane. Even if we finish above 2150, that's my goal. That's what I was hoping for. And you can see right here the 22s and the 2150s. That was about 27,000 calls. So let's just call it 30,000. from the 190,000. You still had 160,000 calls in the money. That's 16 million shares potentially for, exercise. People can do whatever they want. This is going to bring a lot of buying pressure over the next week, guys. I'm telling you, I think SoFi stock is going to moon next week as well, just like it did this week. But, we're not getting held back like we used to because there's just so much buying pressure because people see the momentum building up in SoFi. So literally every single call, $21 and down, all finished in the money. We almost got the 2150s. That would have been an extra 16,000 open interest, 1.6 million. So you can see what they were trying to do. They were trying to bring us down under 21, and it didn't happen, even with the big sell-off we had inside of the market. All right, guys, we got the SoFi stock right here, all-time highs, 28, 26, and you can see, guys, we were down about $9, and you can see the Fibonacci retracement levels. We broke through the 13, the 16, the 19, and here we are, guys, the 2283. That's why I keep telling you guys, in between 22 and 23, maybe even 24. No one really knows because, it just hit so many levels so quickly back in the day. We go all the way over here, guys. You can see we hit a high of 2180. So that 2280, that's where we're looking for. 22 to $23. That's our next resistance coming up. If we break through that, guys, we're going to $28 immediately. And I think it could happen on a blowout earnings report. So watch for that $22 to $23 level. That's the big resistance coming up. That is the level we're watching. And just take a look at the market today. S&P 500 down red 0.3, Dow 0.6, Nasdaq 0.2. Russell 2000 small cap got hammered 1.2%, and SoFi still finished green. How can you not be happy on a 13 out of 14 green days in a row, guys? Absolutely insane. This is it right here, guys. This is the chart. Congrats, we did it. 13 out of 14 green days. Now we're up to 152 million shares short. So the increase in short interest isn't slowing the stock down. As you guys can see, we are 3 weeks green in a row. Look at this, guys. This is absolutely insane price action. You're seeing volume right here tick up a little bit, 86, 83, still green. Even if short interest is increasing, they cannot stop the buying pressure right now. All right, guys, we had some breaking news today. TD Cohen initiates coverage with a hold rating, price target 21. So they came out. This is a division of TD Securities. Initiates a $21 price target right away before the earnings report. This is what you want to start seeing. I believe our multiple analysts at the $20 level are going to come up to the $25, $28 level pretty soon. But as you guys can see, we had good coverage today, a nice little price target. All right, guys, you can see I'm not selling any shares anytime soon, but I did exit some call options on this run up. 2D leverage. These were down 30% in February, but just hit about 200% return today when I sold them. Look at that, guys. $24,000 profit. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Even if you go down a little bit on these trades and time them well, if you can hold through a dollar cost average, you can still turn a big profit. So sign up for the VIP Patreon group. We're going to be in and out of more options pretty soon, especially around earnings. All right, guys, and take a look at some valuation updates. SoFi versus Chime. We got the EBITDA right here. SoFi bringing in 840 million, Chime bringing in 100 million, so 8 times higher for SoFi. Price to EBITDA, SoFi 28 times, Chime 116x still. So even if SoFi were to double from here, it would still be half as expensive as Chime. Even if we doubled all the way up to $42, we'd still be half the price of EBITDA on Chime, guys. So there is so much upside for SoFi right here. When you look at a company that just went the IPO route, getting a crazy multiple at 116x EBITDA. And take a look at this. We got SoFi versus Upstart. SoFi 184 million EBITDA, Upstart 160 million price to EBITDA. SoFi's getting a 28x, Upstart's getting a 46x. So slightly a double, like an 80% increase. That still brings us up to like a $35 stock price just to get to Upstart's valuation, who isn't even turning a profit. And we're using AI across the board just like them, top to bottom. And we have more diversified business streams coming in. And we're also, growing absolutely insane. This quarter, we could get a 40% growth rate and we're profitable. So guys, I think the multiple on SoFi is going to really start to kick in pretty soon. You can see I just listed 2 companies in the, financial services sector, loan platform business, and SoFi is still the cheapest one, as you guys can see. All right, guys, I said SoFi is going to 45. Bookmark this post. These are the growth rates, Q2 estimates from Wall Street. And as you guys can see, SoFi is at the top of the list above Robinhood, Cloudflare, Firm, Snowflake, Lending Club, Zscaler, CrowdStrike, Enphase, Tesla. It doesn't matter where I enter any type of sector. SoFi is at the top of the list for this Q2, and we're going to likely hit 40% growth rate. So we're destroying 98% of the SaaS industry on growth. And we're using AI across the board, and crypto is about to be relaunched, guys. I'm telling you right now, It's going to happen in no time at all. SoFi is growing extremely fast, and the business is diversifying faster and faster. All right, guys, you can see we asked Grok, can SoFi reach a 45? And he said, sure, on 3 big catalysts. Reaching 45 would likely require multiple catalysts, consistent earnings beats, and raised guidance. We know we're going to do that. Successful crypto and international expansion. We know crypto is coming pretty soon. Favorable macro conditions, lower interest rates. We might get 2 interest rates this year. S&P 500 inclusion or major institutional buying. We're going to cover that. We are qualified right now as of 22.7 billion market cap. We are higher than that. So this is what Grok is looking for, and all these can happen pretty soon. And take a look at this, guys. Breaking news. If SoFi were to enter the S&P 500 today, out of 502 companies in the S&P 500, it would already be ranked 342. 342 out of 502 companies. That's what would happen if SoFi were to enter the S&P 500 right now. We're likely going to enter the S&P 500 even at a higher price, the $30, $40 range, and we're going to likely be bigger than half of the S&P 500, 250 companies, lower market cap than us. We just need to continue to see SoFi continue to execute, grow the profitability, and you're going to see SoFi take over the S&P 500 in no time at all when it comes to, portion inside the index. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to say I really do appreciate it. I enjoy doing this video for you. We're going to keep you updated on all the breaking news with the SoFi stock. Be sure to smash the like button, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to sign up for a SoFi checking and savings account. Get your 3.8% APY, grow your cash on autopilot, and receive all those awesome perks. And don't forget to sign up for the VIP Patreon. We're going to be entering some more trades right around earnings, guys. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Hope you guys have a great day.